All right, Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. All right, Young Dolph just did an interview with DJ Holiday out of Atlanta. Shout out DJ Holiday, by the way. And look, DJ Holiday didn't sugarcoat it. He got right into what everybody wanted to know about. He talked about the record Young Dolph has. Play with your bitch. And it's about Yo Gotti. The cover art. Holiday got into all that. All right, I'll post the link to the interview in the description as well if you guys want to see that interview. Young Dolph was pretty straightforward with everything. He was like, look, the reason why I dissed Yo Gotti is because I'm back in Memphis. I was around some of my young homies. When I was talking to them, they played me 2 mixtapes from Yo Gotti. They said Yo Gotti sneak dissing, all right? Young Dolph was like, look, the thing is, the last 2 mixtapes on the last one, I believe it was the record 81. I think it's that one. When he says, I think the line that Young Dolph is talking about, tried to bring them little niggas together. They got the city divided. Some along the lines of that. I'm pretty sure that's what Young Dolph's talking about. He didn't say that, but I'm pretty sure that's the line he's referencing in the last tape. And I don't know the one that he'd be talking about on Art of Hustle. Anyways, you talking about this, and Young Dolph's like, look, these young homies, they played the records. And Young Dolph's like, I realized that he's been dissing me. He's just too scared to diss me as publicly as I have dissed him. Young Dolph's like, I ain't got time to be playing around. That's why I'm saying don't play with me, play with your bitch. This is what I mean. Like, I'm going to just come out flat foot and dish you straight up and down. I'm going to dish you. I ain't finna sugarcoat nothing. I'm going to let it be known that I don't like you. I think you've had it in for me from the beginning. These are Young Dolph's words, right? He's saying that he just doesn't like the way Gotti moves. He said Gotti dissed him because he thought Dolph wasn't listening. I'll comment on that in a second. He said Gotti baby mama really did call him 24 times. He said Gotti's a sucker. He said he tries to slick diss him all the time. He said Gotti doesn't know how to respond. The whole city knows the truth. He said Gotti ain't going to respond. I'll comment on that one in a second. He said he didn't do this for promotion. He said if someone looked out for your brother, how can you hate on him? I will comment on that in a second. He said, hell no, I can't sign to the cocaine music faggots. I would feel out of place. He just needs to stay out of my way. The only thing that would change this situation is if Yo Gotti apologized publicly. All right, so I'm going to comment about 2 or 3 things, and I'm going to just wrap this up. What Dolph meant when he said Gotti dissed him because he thought Dolph wasn't listening. What he means by that is he says he think Gotti's way of going about dissing Young Dolph is by slick disses. He said there are no real shots. He don't want to say Dolph's name. He'll rather slick diss. And maybe there's some truth to that. I mean, I felt the jab. I thought it was a jab at Dolph when he said to tried to bring them niggas together. I thought it was a jab at Dolph. Could have been at anybody, though. That's all speculation. That's pure speculation. All right? Another thing that I'm going to talk about is he said Gotti ain't going to respond to this. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that Gotti is scared of Dolph. That could very well mean he ain't trying to do that right now. He ain't on no beef right now. He getting too much money. He don't got time for that. So we'll never know the truth why behind Gotti is probably not going to respond unless he responds. Like, just because you don't respond, you could be at that age where you're just picking to take the high route on a situation. So that doesn't mean Gotti's at any point scared of Dolph and his team. We don't know what the reason why he is not responding to this. Probably just on the big and better things. He also said if someone looked out for your brother, how can you hate on him? So now I'm trying to put together what is this whole notion. Maybe there's something under the table that I don't understand. I don't know about the situation. And that could be true. But for what I'm being told, it's almost as if Young Dolph thinks Gotti hated on him because Gotti tried to sign him. That's on public record. Gotti tried to make an offer to Dolph. That is real. But it's almost as if Dolph has now used that as pissed him off. It's like Dolph's like, this is real stuff right here, I'm telling y'all. It's almost as if Dolph feels like Gotti asking to sign him was a slap in the face to what Dolph had going. It's almost as if Gotti was saying, you want to be my bitch. That's how I feel about it. Like, Dolph is pissed, and it seems like every time somebody asks him about it, even when I talk to him in an interview, it's as if he's pissed that Gotti threw an offer out to him in the first place years ago. now all the beef stems from Gotti throwing an offer out to him. I don't get it. Cause so now it's like he's hated. He keeps saying that Gotti's hating on him, and all I've ever heard is the fact that Dolph is pissed that Gotti threw an offer. Now, to give Dolph credit, he did cut himself off. He did leave it alone as if he didn't want to talk about it anymore. He said I could go in deeper to this shit. Maybe there's something Dolph is leaving out of this situation. Maybe it's some street shit. Maybe some shit that can get somebody locked up. It feels like that. Because if it's just Dolph mad that Gotti sent an offer to him, and it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense where this beef originated from, all right? So, also, to finish up here, Gotti is got to apologize to Dolph. That's what Dolph said. Dolph said he wants an apology publicly to Dolph for what he did. I still don't understand what he did. Dolph keeps using general terms like he hating on me. Like, I don't understand what did he do to him that's pissed him off this way. To diss his family, his baby mama, everything. All right? So what do you think about this situation? Comment responses below. Again, now we're past Dolph making diss records. He's making personal diss records. And he's doing interviews talking about Gotti. So we're on a whole nother level. After Telefaro, Mr. Telefaro TV, thank you for the time, love, and support. My website. Y'all know that date. Comment that date in the comment box. My website relaunches March 1st. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. Don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@mrtelefaro.com. Again, that's booking@mrtelefaro.com.